Hello viewers, I'm SB, and welcome to Prey. I hit the button right as the loading screen was ending, but I guess there's a secondary loading screen, a tiny one here in the corner. Okay, now we're playing. Hello viewers, I'm SB, and welcome to Prey.
Good morning, Morgan. Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032.
Man. Screen staying black for a long time. Okay, here we go. Video games. Yes, this is Prey, a new sort of horror-y first-person shooter kind of Deus Ex-y thing from Arkane, the studio that brought us the Dishonored games.
You're burning daylight. Send a helicopter to pick you up. It's just a few tests. Don't forget to wear your suit. See you soon.
Wow, the sun is like right there.
Really great you decided to come on board.
That is the brightest.
Shake things up, Morgan. Like old times.
Okay. So yeah, we are Morgan Yu, and this is our apartment, I guess. Now I know a little bit about this game, but I'm gonna try to keep the two things that I know to myself for the moment, as we explore here, and you guys will catch up to me real fast. So, according to the little clock on our nightstand, it is okay. That's a little. Is there a calendar somewhere? Here we go. Monday, March 15th, 2032. Some kind of science fiction thing is happening. It looks really nice, honestly. I am playing this on a different computer than I use to record most of my videos, so if my audio sounds a little bit different, that's why. Sure, who wouldn't want a burnt circuit board? And some plastic tubing. Look, I've played a video game before. I'm going to pick up everything the game lets me pick up, but I cannot imagine what all this garbage is for. F Paradox. Perhaps a small shot from one developer to another. It's a very slick email interface. And an extremely thin monitor. Alright. Hello, Morgan. So glad to hear you'll be coming aboard soon. Your first official workday is Monday, March 15th. But first we have a series of training exercises we run with all new employees. Just stuff to clear you for life in orbit. Exciting times ahead. Have a good flight, and I'll see you soon. So our flight is to space. That's pretty cool. Actually, no. I've never played a video game where I was happy I was in space. Well, this is the plot. This is where we're going. I sent a package with everything you'll need for your first day. Uniform, transcribe, and a neuromod. Install the neuromod right away, as we'll be running some tests first thing in the morning. Just follow the instructions. Did I miss... I got my suit. I don't see an... Okay, well... One thing at a time. Let's finish reading emails, because that's the kind of exciting stuff that you guys come here for. Hey, I just got off the phone with Mom and Dad. They won't be there when the shuttle departs. They're in New York. Company stuff. But they send their best. I think Mom's a little disturbed that both her children are going to be outside her gravitational pull at the same time. She said you'd better behave and do everything your big brother says. Okay, actually, she said the opposite. I'm supposed to behave and do what you tell me. So there you go. That's Mom. Anyway, everyone's excited about your ideas up there, so get ready. I'll probably call you in the morning to make sure you're up. See you very, very soon, Morgan. Yeah, so our name is Morgan Yu. You can play as a female Morgan Yu or a male Morgan Yu. We are playing as female Morgan Yu because that's how the coin flip landed. Oh man, there's going to be like a lot of text in this game, and I'm going to read it all because I'm not going to sit here quietly while I ask you guys to read. That is not what you signed up for. So, I mean, we must be doing pretty well for ourselves. This cannot be a cheap apartment. But we cannot go out on the balcony. How's the door jammed? If I'm going into space, I better be able to solve the technical engineering problem of a door being stuck. Here, listen. I myself am not an engineer, but I know a thing or two about physics, so here's how we unjam a door. Okay, that didn't really... Hold on, let me give that another go. Can I run? Is there a sprint? Oh, I can! Ugh! Additional force. It did not help. Okay. I guess the door's really stuck. So, okay, we are definitely... neuroscience. I was gonna say we're definitely engineering types. Maybe we are, wow. I just said I was going to read everything. I'll read everything that looks important. I have a note here. Congrats, Morgan, from Alex. Our brother Alex, who is played by Benedict Wong, it sounds like. So I'm a big fan. I think Benedict Wong is a fantastic actor, and I really have not seen him in enough stuff. Our fridge has a Sky King pomegranate, the greatest of all pomegranates. And some green tea. Sure, let's take all of it. Is there anything else? Yeah, let's take all of the food in our apartment to work with us, because that's what I think you're supposed to do at a normal job. Right? I've never worked in an office, but I think this is right. Oh, our closet blends right into the wall. That's pretty cool. So we have various personal belongings. We are of Chinese descent, so I don't know exactly what these are, but I know they have something to do with Chinese New Year. Pretty sure. We have a wacky painting on the wall. Here's the Alpha, and here's the Omega, and here is a guy who doesn't know how to apply the brakes. Alright, well, let's go to work. I'm having a hard time putting words to it. I'm having a hard time putting my finger on it, but something about this space just feels super weird to me. I don't know.
Morning, Miss Yu.
Okay. Well, the game wants us to go that way to advance, so we will go this way first and see if there's stuff. There is stuff. We have found a fish. Alright, good looking out, fish. Stay strong. Howdy.
Heard there's a chopper on the roof. Must be for you.
Must be for... Aha, I get it, because my name is you.
Huh.
I'm sorry. Judgmental. Ooh, okay, that's a very futuristic design for an elevator, but I kind of don't like the fact that I can only go to the floors that I'm supposed to be on. I don't know, something about that feels a little dystopian to me. I guess there's no reason for me to be on any other floors, but... There's an awful lot of places I'm not allowed to be already. That was a weird musical cue. This is, wow. That's a hell of a design for a helicopter. Alright, let's do it. Okay. I don't know why I thought, hey, let's try to jam our head into the helicopter blades. But I guess it's probably a good thing that the helicopter is designed with those high enough off the ground that you can't do that.
Make yourself comfortable and we'll be on our way. Transtart facility is just a short hop.
Oh, I see. We're doing this thing.
78 degrees. Clear skies all the way.
Either that or that's the old Bethesda Software Presents building. I mean, it's really nice looking. I just say the mountains in the distance have a weird, like, diorama quality to them, though. I've not actually spent a lot of time near mountains. Maybe mountains just look like that.
That's a nice view on the bay there.
Yeah, thanks, guy. Solid contribution to the commentary. I'm so glad you're here. It kind of looks, you know, a little bit like the city from Mirror's Edge, which I guess every slightly near future city is going to. We're like, we're still real close. Like, that's my building over there. I don't know. Where are we landing? Wait, are we just going... That seems impractical. I could have just taken a car. Hell, we could have walked. Seriously, my building is like... I can't turn my head enough to look at it, but it's like right over there.
Here we are, Miss
Wow.
Yu. Mind the glass on the way out. Good luck to you.
I'm not going to complain too much about what was actually a pretty neat title sequence. Those are making me real nervous, though. Alright. Oh, we got
Hello,
robots.
Dr. Yu.
Hey, fancy British
I'm a
robot.
Sybil 495 science class operator. Everyone's eager to see what you're capable of, Dr. Yu. I know I am.
The
Calibrating.
last frontier is the human mind, and we are its pioneers. I'm going to assume that William Yu is my father or grandfather. Yeah, alright.
Welcome, Morgan Yu. You have a
Howdy.
9 a.m. Appointment in the testing facility. Please confirm.
That's pretty cool. Maybe it's just because I said that thing earlier about a dystopia, but it makes me a little nervous that we were on floor 101.
Morgan, finally.
Hey. Are you just gonna look at me? I'm pressing the interactive
Hey.
key. Oh.
You don't look terrible in a TranStar uniform. How's your eye? Still red?
I had to
know
get
the test
weirdly
might seem a
close.
little unconventional, but it's a you family tradition. Breaking convention is in our blood. Once you start the test, just do whatever comes natural. Don't overthink it. Dr. Bellamy's going to walk you through the process. You're in good hands. We'll be in
Breaking
orbit
convention
next week.
is our family's convention.
I promise.
Mr. Yu, they're ready for your sister in room A.
Right. Listen, just be yourself. I'll see you after.
As far as I know, like I said, there's no change in the game at all based on your gender. It's just little bits of dialogue here and there like that. What if I told you I could turn you into a mathematician on the level of Einstein in under 10 minutes? I'd say you're full of it. That's the first thought that crosses my mind. But it withers in the face of Alex Yu's conviction. Despite myself, I'm riveted. He's not bullshitting me. Himself, maybe. Me? No. Alex leans back in his chair. Welcome to the age of the neuromod. Okay, so apparently these neuromods are going to be like a big deal. We're going to be talking about these a lot. Hey, science guys, what's up? I am also a science guy.
Good morning, Morgan. I'm Dr. Bellamy. Looks like we have some tests to run through today. Probably not the kind of thing you're used to, I imagine, but trust me, you're going to do fantastic. All good? Great. Let's begin. For this first test, I'd like you to remove the boxes from the red circle as quickly as you can. Just go with your gut.
Really?
Okay? Wonderful.
Well,
Press the red button when you're ready.
he's right that this is not the kind of test that I'm used to doing. I mean, they're just teaching me the controls, I assume.
Oh, that's not very good.
Wonderful. You're absolutely fine. Let's move on to room B then.
It's probably on purpose, but everything about this game so far has had a slightly off-putting quality, so like a little unsettling. Alright, this test involves sitting. I like that.
Okay, Morgan, listen carefully. I'd like you to do your best to hide in this room. Take your time, relax, think it over.
Hide from you
No,
guys?
I'm kidding. You only have 9 seconds. Hit the red button when you're ready to start.
I have 9 seconds to hide. Where am I supposed to go? Alright, I have a brilliant plan. We're going to move this up here. We'll set it down. And then we're going to, like, sort of... No, that's not going to work.
Morgan, we can see you there.
No, you can't. I'm very underneath this chair.
Any synaptic register? At all? No? No, that's fine.
Okay.
Sorry, let's keep things moving, Morgan. Head into room C. You're doing marvelous.
This guy's kind of a condescending dick. Listen, I know I didn't do a great job, but I also kind of don't think I had the opportunity to do a great job. Alright, Chair, you're coming with me. Never leave a tool behind. What's going on here?
All right.
Okay, we can vault.
Here we go. For this test, please press the blue button across the room as quickly as you can, in the most natural, intuitive way possible, without thinking. Just go for it.
Huh.
Press the red button when you're ready.
You got a real strange way of speaking there, man. Okay, I guess this is the red button, and that's the blue button. Well, I have a brilliant plan here. How about some of this? Okay, that didn't work at all.
I'm sorry, can someone please explain to me what's happening?
I installed exactly what Tina brought down.
Did you double check?
Speaker's still on.
Yeah, hi.
I apologize, Morgan. We're having some trouble with the equipment. Not your fault. You're doing fabulous, actually. One last room. Let's step into D.
I think he's probably disappointed that the chair thing didn't work. He thought that was very clever, just as I did. And he doesn't know why the chair didn't depress the button. What's up? Oh, second chair. Nice. Swanky.
Can someone get me a cup of coffee? I would appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, Morgan. Have a seat at the table for me, please.
Oh, I'll have more than a seat. Hold on, let me figure out how I'm gonna... If I put this over the existing chair and just, like, drop it... I can do this, hold on. We will have 2 seats at the table. Think of how impressed he's gonna be. Where 1 seat was offered. Okay. One more. Here we go. I'm just gonna use it from here, if that's okay. Oh, they made me sit down and they took away my chair.
Take a look at the screen in front of you. I'm going to show you a series of questions. Pick the answer that makes the most sense to you. Press start on the screen when you're ready.
Oh, good. An internet personality quiz. This is the epitome of science right here. I'm planning a vacation. Go somewhere familiar I know, or try something new. You know what I like is the things that I like.
Good. Looks like you've got the hang of it. Keep going.
I've been sentenced to death for my actions. How does this quiz took a little bit of a turn. How does this make me feel? Afraid because I don't know what will happen. Angry because no one has that right. Or calm because it was worth it. Okay. Answering this honestly as SB, I suspect that I will not think it was worth it. I bet I'd be mad.
Ooh, that's heavy stuff.
Yeah, I mean, you asked the question, though, so... A runaway train is bearing down on 5 people who are tied to the track. You can cause the train to switch tracks, but there's 1 person tied to the second track. Okay, this is testing if you are aware that not acting is an action for which you are culpable. Yeah, we switch the tracks because I know that 1 is less than 5.
Good. Next.
Now they're math questions. A runaway train is bearing down on 5 people. You're standing on the platform next to an enormously fat man. Pushing him onto the track would stop the train. Boy, he really must be enormously fat and also extremely dense. I mean, okay, if we take the question at its face value and we know that pushing the fat man would stop the train, I guess we push the fat man. But I suspect that this is not correct. A runaway train is bearing down... What is it with you guys in the trains? I could stop the train by jumping onto the track, but I would die, so I could jump on the tracks or push the fat man, who apparently is still part of the equation, or do nothing. Okay. Confession time. I think most people would like to say that they would jump on the tracks. I honestly bet I wouldn't. And then I would feel guilty about it forever. But let's just be honest. Isn't it?
Well done. Well done. We're nearly through it. For this next part, I'm going to display an image. I want you to take a good look at it.
Oh.
In a moment, I'm going to ask you what...
Huh.
Is my coffee? It's empty.
Oh. Can I help? Chair. Here. Oh. Boy, while I was picking up the chair, I think I missed maybe an important moment there. And then I got gassed. Maybe because I tried to smash things with a chair. I've always had this problem. I can never stop trying to smash things in games.
What's going on?
We have a problem.
What about Morgan?
She's alive, sedated.
Clean it up. I'm on my way.
Okay. So, maybe we don't try to break every window in the expensive facility.
Today is Monday, March 15th, 2032.
Did I have a bad dream? Okay, I see. We're doing some reality questioning stuff. Okay. Okay, game. So hold on a second. Do I still have... Yeah, it didn't record any of this stuff that I picked up. I guess it was all just a dream. Weird. So is my apartment the same? Huh. That was weird. It didn't open the first time. Huh. Well, I guess it's fine. I accidentally picked up a shoe. I was trying to see if I could open this. And here's all my tubing and burned circuit boards because I'm not so much an engineer as a person who just keeps random garbage on a desk. Here's my old pizza boxes. They're the same emails? No, see, I have 6 emails. Alright, what's up? Huh. Okay. From January. Wow, I should check my email more often. That's a joke about it being March. Okay. Danger, leave now. Well, I'm going to assume that this probably still doesn't work. And this is probably, yeah. Alright, well. I don't see a helicopter. Now, let's scour the apartment real quick. If we're getting into danger video game mode, we should try to find a weapon or something. If I'm an engineer, I probably, especially if I'm a video game engineer, I probably have a wrench around here somewhere, right? I have a lightsaber? How do I activate the... Okay. Wow. Really? Hold on. Okay, so this is drop. F is drop. Here's drop while walking forward slowly. Jesus. Alright, well, I guess let's get on our HEV suit here. Boy, I don't have a gun or anything. I live in a big city. It's probably dangerous out there. Oh. The disconcerting music cues. Okay. I kind of thought things were maybe going to get a little more real than this. Congrats, Morgan, Alex. Hey, that's in a different place than it was yesterday. Or, I guess, today, but before. Huh, all the food's the same. Tomatoes and glucosist and the greatest pomegranates of all time. Oh, I have upper cabinets. Did I look at these before? Oh, looks like there's not anything in them anyway. Yeah, I don't feel super comfortable without a weapon. I'll take this. Alright, who's ready to... Oh, I can't open stuff with my weapon because it's the same. Here we go. And what happened to that nice, possibly Indian lady who was fixing the thing? Oh, throwing that spoon completely killed the music. I have a nice square flashlight. Is her face down to a skull already? Aha, wrench, what I tell you. I played a video game or two in my day.
Hello, Morgan. It's time we spoke. My code name is January. You're not dreaming. What happened yesterday was real. If you want to know what's going on, first, you need to get out of your apartment building. You're not safe.
Yeah, well, I mean, I have this wrench now, so... I guess I'll take her used plastic tubing. What? I know, this is gross. I'll stop focusing on it in a second, but what on earth can do that to a person's head? Jesus. Also, the place that the elevator used to be is just a wall now, so, I have, like, stamina, I guess. Oh, is Mr. Fish okay? Yeah, he's fine. Alright, nothing in the world could be too horrible if that fish still looks that happy. Okay. So, I'm some kind of scientist. I'm smart. I'm a problem solver. How would a scientist deal with this problem? What would Gordon Freeman do in this situation? He would crawl out a ventilation duct. Can I get to the vents? No, there's nowhere. Okay, what about my bathroom? Okay, I have a nice shower. Wow. I have a nice shower with some serious glass doors. A mirror that doesn't actually work. Some soap. A variety of necklaces. I mean, this is all nice stuff. It doesn't really help me very much. Maybe I can wrench the door open. Oh. yeah, I guess that'll do. We're in some kind of soundstage or something.
Good. You're in the simulation lab. Now get to the exit. I'll keep in contact.
Refer to test run program. Huh.
Hey, Morgan. Wake up. You're burning
Okay,
daylight.
I see.
Send the helicopter to pick you up. It's just a few tests. Don't forget to wear your suit.
This is how the simulation is run.
Oh, listen.
How many times have they had to do this?
Really great you decided to come on board.
How do I hang up on my brother?
Things up, Morgan.
My fake brother.
Like old times.
Let's check the email. If you've been on branches of our main product line, you know that sometimes we need to put in extra effort to hit our milestones, and any external risks are fully taken into account when these decisions are made. The move to extend indefinitely was a direct request from both Alex and Morgan. I mean, maybe it was a direct request from me. I don't even know what we're talking about here. At this point, Morgan's exhaustion is inhibiting our ability to get useful results. Thus to say nothing of the long-term damage we're likely inflicting from the constant neuromod installation and removal. I mean, neuromod sure sounds like something that's plugged into your brain. Have they been doing brain surgery on me? I know this morning's incident has left people shaken. To prevent unnecessary panic, please refrain from contacting people outside your department. Oh, that's management trying to contain something that shouldn't have happened. A station-wide announcement will be made shortly. In the meantime, Ms. Elazar and her security team are on high alert. Some of you are worried about Dr. Bellamy. He's currently being treated in the trauma center and is in critical but stable condition. Thank you for your patience and dedication to this project. So, okay. Alex is the boss, I guess, and he is doing some kind of something to my brain. Possibly with my permission, but in a way that prevents me from remembering whether or not I gave permission. Also, they've been watching me shower. So, that's great. Alright, well, let's have a quick look around. This feels like Deus Ex. Here's a huge heavy piece of furniture. Upgrade your strength enough to carry it. And then probably you can throw it at people and crush them with it. Alright, well. So this way's probably forward. Which means we go this way and look for treasure. Treasure like frayed wires. And old plastic tubing. And huge crates that cannot be carried. Alright, what's this way? The rules of the soundstage. Absolute silence. Yeah, it's a soundstage. Is that water? Is one of these pipes leaking? Oh yeah, there's just like water all over the floor. Huh. It's okay, I'll tighten that. That didn't do anything at all. So the helicopter ride looking glass sequence should only be reset in the overlooking control room. Ah, looking glass. I get it. As possibly a reference to the old games company Looking Glass, which made a few of these sorts of like immersive sim type games. Simulation labs. Oh, so here's all the extra versions of all the stuff from my apartment. Toilet paper and rolls of wire and... Huh. Hell yeah. Just gonna walk around with my arms full of sparkling wine. Oh, extra copies of my weird paintings and stuff. This is an equation. Oh man, it's been a long time. So, oh my god, what was that? Fucking... Sorry. Okay, well, whatever it was, it's no match for a wrench. But really, what is? So, that's, yeah. It turned into the sign. And then it jumped at me. So let's all remember that that's a thing. Can I take a copy of this with me? If I'm carrying all these bottles of wine, I'm sure I can just jam this in my arms too. We're already past the point of believability. Why not go whole hog? Do not open door while simulation is in progress. Oh. Right, this hallway's not... Yep, fair enough. Okay. What's that sound? Okay, here's the fake helicopter. Here's the fake elevator. Did my flashlight turn off? It did. Oh, I think I ran it out of juice, but it seems to be recharging rapidly. Okay, so I guess at some point I'm going to have to be careful about how much I use it, I'm sure. So yeah, it's just like a massive soundstage. The emergency phone is not... I can't pick it up. This feels like an emergency. There's a corpse in my hallway. Oh. The Hephaestus Heffy twist and loop handle wrench is standard issue for all maintenance personnel. Okay. We can press and hold the button to charge my attack for maximum damage. Okay. And the charge attack does not drain any more stamina than the normal attack. Alright, there's some stuff that I can't read, but is at least formatted like actual code. I wonder if this UI is maybe a reference to, like, a mod UI for building levels in one of these games. It just sort of looks like a general 3D modeling UI, but maybe it's, maybe sharp-eyed viewers could tell us if it's supposed to be something specific. Well, what is going on in there? Oh, I do have a scope. Awesome. Huh. That's pretty weird. Okay, something unusual is afoot. Ah, there's noise. It sounds like there's something happening right on the other side of this wall. Alright, so we have a safe. And we have a whiteboard with a wiped out safe code on it. Well, I'm going to try something. Let's just see if I'm as clever as I think I am. 0451. Nope, not quite. The 0451 code is a reference to a code that has been used in a variety of these kinds of games, usually as the code for the first keypad that you encounter. I think it comes from the door code in the office of the building where the first Deus Ex was made, maybe? I can't remember exactly what the story is. So it looks like a bunch of the stuff from the fabrication department was marked as defective for some reason. I don't know, it looks like a cart to me. No password found. Ah, we can hack stuff eventually, of course, it's one of those games. Or a big idiot could just leave his password on a sticky note taped to his monitor. I have to say, I'm not a big fan. That's a little bit of a sort of a lazy trope in these sorts of games that, oh, they probably just wrote their password down and they keep it next to the computer. This is a friendly reminder about the relevant portion of the policy handbook. Do not write your frickin' password down. Is it on here somewhere? Yep, there it is. Do not write down passwords and store them anywhere in your office. Well, at least they're acknowledging it. This is that note about this morning. We saw this earlier. Test results today were all negative. Did you install the correct neuromods? Touch base with Graves and figure out what went wrong. This should be your absolute highest priorities. This is about whatever was supposed to be happening that didn't happen in that testing sequence we played. And I want to leave this room before whatever is going on behind that wall comes through the wall. Alright, so let's go out through the fake helicopter bay. So am I on something when they're testing me? Because this would be a hell of a sell. Oh, right, okay. The pilot's just a voice recording, so... All kinds of equipment has been malfunctioning. I wonder how long has it been since that sequence that we just saw? I guess none of those emails had a date on them or anything, so it's kind of hard to know how much time has passed. Everything is all messed up, though. This doesn't look like the result of, like, a single day passing. Ooh, medkit. Okay, quick select menus, some kind of blue screen error. There, I fixed it. How hard was that? So wait, what's going on? Okay, this is just the note about this morning. We saw this already. Utilities. Oh, I see. Okay. So it actually does reconfigure the area. We might have to use that to go forward. This might be one of those kinds of puzzles. Oh. Yeah, this is where those tentacles were.
Cacoplasmas. Everyone calls them mimics. Be careful what you pick up.
Yeah, there's only one chair in that room. Okay, well, I don't have a gun or anything, so I guess we're gonna... Alright, they don't seem to be very... They kind of give up the ruse pretty easily. Fast, though. Okay. Would you believe that tiny alien headcrab thing doesn't have any items on it? On my way. Okay, so I guess anywhere that we see more than one of a particular thing, we have to be nervous. Like right here. How about this one? No, okay. I guess also we're in a large facility, so probably they order a lot of their stuff in bulk. So there's going to be a lot of places where we see more than one of the same thing. Alex has requested all orders go through him after Morgan's outburst at the debrief. Oh man, is this... I wonder if it would say that if I hadn't whipped a chair at the window. Pending a psych evaluation, Alex indicated he doesn't want any more surprises from Morgan. Nor do we. Granted, Morgan has forgotten everything from the last test as expected, but the aggressive response to the same set of testing criteria was clearly a departure. My recommendation is we need to start charting personality drift before future tests. Seriously, I wonder if this is because I threw a chair at the window. If not, that's it's a really lucky bit of world building. It is also super dark. I'm just kind of navigating in the dark, but I guess I don't have to. I have this handy flashlight. Alright, where are we going? Oh, we're above the place where we were earlier. Yeah, there's the sound stage. Okay, so at this point you probably have some idea. You're basically caught up with what I knew. Space game mimics something about memories. You know, it's such a video game thing to have your character not have memories. It's a really easy way of explaining why everyone in the world has to constantly be explaining things to them. Oof. I've seen that before. One time I dropped a laptop. And, okay. Honestly, I'm not even afraid of these things. It's just the music cue is... The jump scare got me. Which is kind of not a super classy way to run a railroad. Oh. Hey, dead guy. Well, free wrench. Although by taking the wrench, I seem to have horribly deformed this body. What did I do? Wait, did I remove... Was the wrench the only thing giving the actual corpse any structural integrity? It was a load-bearing wrench. I guess I need to be more careful in the future. Yeah, let's see what this looks like. There must be some kind of psychotropics or something involved, because how did I not remember... Oh. Okay, this makes more sense. So the whole helicopter ride is simulated, and then the panels around the room just project the image of... Yeah, okay. Okay, things are adding up. Hey. I'm wise to your games, fake coffee cup. It actually jumped at me without changing into a mimic. Here, let's break a bunch of windows so that we can steal all this garbage. What do I even need this stuff for? I know there's a crafting system, but what am I going to do with frayed wire and old plastic tubes? Decontamination room. Get ready for the jump scare. Okay, that wasn't a jump scare. Kudos to them for not doing... Oh my god. So that's what does that to a person's head. Ew.
No one has been able to suffering since they broke containment. I'm going to help you stay alive. Just a little further.
You should feel free to help more than that. Oh, man. Oh, man. There's 4 of those things in here? Oh, but at least we have a free banana peel. Okay, and spare parts and stuff. I guess that's useful. I can't figure out if the music cues are responding to something or if it's just creepy in here. Okay. That's a lot of stacks of towels. Okay, I guess they're all actually towels. Ah, pair of shoes. I think I can be forgiven for that. Who's ever seen 2 shoes in the same place before? Alright, so I guess they all ran in here, maybe? Why would there be a chair in the middle of the hallway? Okay, apparently I'm no good at this. So you're real too, then. Yeah. What's it say here? Computer, button. Something about entanglement. Remote manipulation. Huh. Are they using quantum entanglement to... I don't even know to do what. Maybe that's how they're wiping my memory or something? Urgent. I think Bellamy's taken data related to mimicry and remote manipulation out of the research department. Get to the trauma center and grab the key card. To the cabin off his body, so I guess he didn't do that well in the trauma center. Sorry to be morbid, but Alex will lose his shit if someone finds that data. Also, they're going to change the test plan. Okay. Spooky action refers to... Oh, they wanted me to, like... All that stuff about do whatever comes naturally, don't think about it, just press the button. They were trying to induce some kind of telekinetic ability, I think. They were trying to get me to push the button without walking over to the button. Oh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Can I see what's written on this? Patricia Varma. Oh, okay. I was thinking there's 5 slots for cards and 6 cards, so this is going to be a duplicate, but no, this is just the card for the poor young woman who was laying dead in my fake hallway. Alright. Maybe there aren't any mimics in here. Maybe... Oh, okay. I thought for a second all the lights in the facility went out. Search for a key card. Find an alternate path. Play your way. I believe this is the same name that this sort of pop-up had in Dishonored. But yeah, there's multiple routes through everything, and we're going to develop a bunch of abilities, and we'll have access to some paths and not to others. Man, look at all the places in this room where there are multiples of things. There's 2 coffee cups. There's 5 stools. There's 2 chairs over there. Why would there be 2 chairs? Oh, man. I guess I haven't taken any damage yet. Maybe I'm afraid of nothing. Maybe these guys aren't actually that scary. Okay. Everything's actually just... I must look like a crazy person. Reorder tests. Flammability test canceled indefinitely. That's interesting. Alex wants to greet Morgan before the test. So that thing where we met Alex in the chamber wasn't normal. That was an unusual... Huh. I wonder if he was trying to figure out what's wrong with us, and he thought maybe he could do it face to face. Yeah, it just ran in there and turned into a trash can. Alright, you. Surprise attack on Mimic Trash Can. So I can surprise them and do bonus damage, I guess, because that fully charged attack killed it in 1 hit. Oh! Hey, that one was a mimic. I'm figuring it out. Alright, Morgan, you. Pass, 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 pass. Fail, fail, fail. So they were able to induce the spooky action on some days. They didn't even run all the tests on all the days. Why are some of the tests skipped? Huh. Also, it's February? Wait, did I get... Where's the computer? These computers have a date? There's a time. Huh. Have they had me running tests for like almost a year? Alright, so we saw 2 mimics, but we know that there's up to 4 in here. Oh, I'm getting a lot better at this. I'm starting to feel pretty confident. Okay, so that felt like I should double check. I'm getting paranoid already, man. Hey Alice, I'll send you the white paper Alex and Morgan wrote. Here's the nutshell version for now. Gaining a new skill from a neuromod works similar to the way your brain creates new memories. In fact, it's impossible for now to separate the changes the mod makes from normal memory formation. So if I want to strip the neuromod that makes you play piano like Gustav Leitner, it'll reset your brain back to the moment before you first installed it. So it like builds the memories on top of the neuromod, and then you just sort of take it all out. And that's why I can't remember what's going on. Okay. They wanted Morgan's mind pristine to receive the prototype neuromods. That means going way the hell back, hence the apartment sim. User dedicated to their science is all I can say. There was another email that suggested that I was sort of like in on arranging this. Maybe I was. What about these crumpled up balls of paper? Okay, none of these are monsters. Huh, that's a recreation of a human skull. Or maybe just an actual human skull. Okay, I don't know how to hack yet, but clearly you are able to come back to this and hack it soon, because it only requires hacking 1. Water cooler. Yep. So, this is one way around a locked door. But that play your way thing explicitly told me basically that I was also able to find the key cards. Let's look around. Well, maybe it's up on these lighting fixtures. Or maybe that's it right there. Yep, I went into that office to fight a mimic and then I just never even looked around. Hey, banana peels and lemon peels. Awesome. Oh, this is Bellamy's computer. Here are the results from today's test. I'm seeing some drift over the last few trials compared with previous results, and this isn't the first time. Oh, that's an interesting idea. So it doesn't actually matter what I answer. It's just if they wipe my brain every day and then make me take the test again, and I start answering differently, then something's up. At this point, Morgan's exhaustion is... Oh, we saw the other end of this exchange already. Have my people been coming to you? I've noticed the same thing. You know, I can't divulge names, but there's definitely been a spike in staff from your department reporting instances of acute anxiety. It's actually much worse with the psychotronic staff. I'm talking to Kelstrup about mitigating some of the stress there, but I'm concerned these are not isolated incidents. I'm going to mention it to Alex at the next director's meeting. Oh, that is a hefty animation there. I hit my hand with the wrench so hard it shook my entire body. Alright. Oh, good. There's... Oh! What the...
That was a phantom. Typhon Anthrophantasmus. Keep moving.
Sure. So there's a dead person in there. Also a piano. Somebody's computer. Apparently, the phantom. Maybe it's behind the computer. Alright, well, I suppose it was about time for a new enemy. What on earth? It's a mimic just sort of like frozen in place? I sneak attacked it. When I touch items near people, they seem to lose all structural integrity. The Transtar Jellifoam Lattice Organism Obstructor disables and or immobilizes targets without harming them. Glue can extinguish flames and temporarily stop electric arcs. When hardened, it can also be used as a climbable platform. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's going to open up some possibilities. So let's finish looting here. Shotgun shells, I like that. And lots of ammo for the glue gun. And apparently you can use it to freeze mimics in place, I guess, but also Veer Singh is dead, so maybe there was more than one. Alright, what else is over here? A control panel that we could possibly repair if we had repair skill. Some elevators. Elevator shafts. Oh, and a person. Let's use this handy ladder of glue. Okay, it's kind of hard to stand on it, actually. Here we go. Oh, I'm stuck. Oh. Okay, it has a lot of projectile fall.
Grab the neuromod you see in the display case. Normally it's a
Come on,
but I
come and get it.
a real one for you. The neuromods
Oh boy.
are critical. You won't survive without using them.
Oh, there's some kind of crazy graphical effect going on here.
Already updated your transcribe in the list you requested. Take a look.
It's actually kind of hard to see them because of whatever's going on with the graphics right now. I'm assuming this is some kind of psychic effect. Okay. Yeah, and as soon as they die, it goes away. Oh, he also had shotgun shells. Interesting. Maybe they're resistant to... Yeah, this one has bullets. Maybe they're resistant to gunfire. They catch the bullets and they just kind of stick in the body. That's a lot of ammo. Okay. Okay. Interesting. So there's a computer, there's a little room here that we could get into if we had a code or level 1 hacking. Alright, pretty standard. It sure feels like Deus Ex. Oh my god. My shadow as we ran past the light scared the crap out of me. Alright, let's have a look around here. Okay, so I was trying to get to this body. I guess the platform made of glue is kind of irrelevant because there's a knocked over server of some kind. What is this exactly? Yeah, I guess it's a server. Alright. Is there anything else up here? Nope. I guess this might have been a good place to engage those mimics from to ensure that I don't take damage. Because I actually ran out of stamina while trying to swing at them there. Apparently it's going to matter. To be a little bit more careful in the future. A conference room. Oh my god, there are so many objects in here. Huh? Okay. I'm just smashing stuff indiscriminately. I'm gonna end up out of stamina and something's gonna jump me from behind. So let's I'll use cigar and man, I'm really good at picking up garbage. Let's use our brains. Let's try to figure out things that there wouldn't be multiples of. There's a lot of chairs. I guess that's sensible. There's a lot of stacks of paper. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just paranoid now. Hold L to listen.
Robert? Alice, thank God. No one else is...
Where are you?
Hiding. I'm in the conference room. I can't...
Jesus! You're still in the lab?
I can't get out. There's... What the hell is security?
I don't know what's happening, but Robert, you have to get out of there. Come to the elevators. Someone said we're evacuating. Robert?
Shh. Hang Someone's coming.
I guess Robert was a botanist because he had some plant clippings on it. Okay. I guess we're all clear here. Maybe this was all of them? I also have... Okay. I guess we can just clip whatever plants we want. I am an expert garbage collector. Let's just tear a bunch of parts off of all the plants. We'll take like half a cigar here, a lemon peel there. Oh! Oh wow, I'm actually almost dead. Okay, so those things do hit fairly hard. I was looking at it trying to figure out what it was. I didn't even... I was so confused by figuring out what it was, I didn't even think about the fact that there were two of them. Okay, what's a dirt skiff? I'm assuming it's like a little Roomba vacuum robot. I have some medkits, right? How does this work? Hit G, restore 24 points each. Wow, that is not very much. Does my food give health? It does. A bag of vegan jerky made from tomatoes. Sounds like something Elise might eat. Let's eat all of our food first. Just so we're freeing up inventory space as we're eating. Alcohol doesn't give very much health, but it cures fear. I don't know that that's a fair description of what alcohol does, but okay, we'll go with it. So, yeah, we know there's that phantom in this room. It looks like there's no way to get in here. See security for entrance. Okay. Skill recording room is an interesting name. Oh, that's the piano. Okay, so like that person was going to play the piano and they were going to record that and put that on a thing that you can put in your brain. I get it. What is it? What is the status I have? Can I see that? Is there a way to... Huh. I guess not. Okay. Let's be double paranoid. Let's be very, very careful. Oh, what's up? Okay, there's a middle mouse wheel that lets me quick assign stuff. Fair enough. It's pretty common. Okay, January told us during the Mimic battle that this is a neuromod and that we should install it. The neuromod is a revolutionary TranStar invention that allows you to learn new skills and abilities. Press N to open your transcribe and navigate to the neuromod section. Okay. Yeah, so here's our tree. So we can learn to hack, or we can learn to repair stuff, like that broken panel, or we can learn to lift heavier objects, or we can get health and run speed. Oh, that's pretty cool. There's like a lot of stuff, and some of this stuff requires a lot of neuromods. So eventually we'll be able to have more inventory space. Ooh, inventory space is locked behind repair. Okay, that's a thing that we're going to have to get early. We can upgrade our weapons. Okay, there's a wrench upgrade line. Okay, well, for right now, why don't we pick up basic hacking? Because we've seen more than one thing that that required level 1 hacking to get into. So how do you, Oh. Yeah, I'm not super jazzed about that. When we met Alex in the room, he said your eyes still red. This is why.
You'd be dead if it wasn't. Now, let's get you to the main lobby.
Okay. Well, hold on. I'm gonna actually go backwards. Because that's how we do... Well, we'll go backwards in a second. Let's look around. Yeah, that's a thing that it made sense for there to be two of. I was just nervous. Okay, if we had taken leverage instead, we could move these crates and get into the men's room. Alright, well, let's check the ladies' room for cool stuff. What is that? Suspicious is what it is. Oh man, which one do you think? I got an idea. Oh. Okay, I was expecting one of them to freak out. Hey! So I guess if you glue them, they just take it and try not to reveal themselves. Okay, well, it's good information at least. And these are toilets. Oh, and green tea. Mostly toilets. Who just leaves a full can of green tea in the toilet? Well, in the bathroom. Ew, okay, yeah, let's just pick up the crumpled paper next to the toilet. I'm sure that's sanitary. I guess we have gloves on. Okay, well that wasn't really worth going for. I'm curious what's in the men's room, though. There's a balcony up there. Oh, right, the elevator. Well, I have a plan. So can we just, like... What if I... Make a little more? Oh. Got stuck on the lip or something there. Haha! Who needs to repair stuff? We'll just use the glue gun and go around everything. Alright, a keypad that's completely broken. It requires level 4 hacking to get into. What is this? Fabrication. Oh, that does sound like a place I'd like to go. Okay. Well, I don't see a lot of duplicated objects up here. I'm a little worried about these, like... What are these, bonsai trees? Okay, yeah, this is just the shafts. So if there's any cool loot up here, it would be this way. Or maybe the only point here is just to be able to get to fabrication. Eventually. How much does hacking 4 cost us? Oh, it would be... Assuming that these are not cumulative, like it's not telling us it would take 6 to get from where we are to here. It looks like it might take 18 neuromods to unlock hacking 4. Maybe they've actually made it so that it's super hard to get everything. Because I always feel like that's a little bit of a bummer in these games where eventually you get everything. I wish that you had to make more choices that just made it so you were locked out of some stuff on each playthrough, and then you have a good incentive to go through multiple times and have multiple different experiences. I'm so nervous about chairs. It makes sense for there to be chairs on both sides of a table. Still, we're going to check. I'm just going to walk around the station bashing everything and picking up all the trash so that I can eat it later, I guess? Ooh. Stun gun. Knock out human targets. Typhon are more resistant, but can still be temporarily stunned. Robotic devices can be disabled and ultimately destroyed. Okay. We have a taser. And this guy has a lot of batteries. I guess we're going to be getting a lot of use out of this thing if they're giving us that much ammo for it. Let's go back to my mimic tester for now, though. Huh. Welcome, volunteers. What are people volunteering for? Okay, volunteer testing is also locked, but this time only behind a level 2 lock. Well, I guess the only point of getting up here was the stun gun, but hey, we got a stun gun. Alright, so let's try to get down the way I came up here. Oh, okay. I managed to sort of cascade off of the glue and not break a leg. Alright, let's go back and explore our hacking options. So, this. To hack, use WASD to quickly navigate the bit stream to reach the target. Once inside the target, press the prompted button. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. So you're like really bouncy. You have to be a little bit judicious with your movement. Okay, that's not so bad. A weapon upgrade kit. I really wish these emergency phones were connected to something, you know? A note. Bring turrets up to fabrication. Oh, man. I want turrets. There's a hack that... The way these windows move around the edges keeps making me think I'm seeing movement out of the corner of my eye. Okay, so we would need a level 2 hack to get through here, unfortunately. So are these like energy windows? Huh. Alright, look around for notes. You know, maybe they wrote down their password on a sticky note next to the computer somewhere. Sometimes that happens. Nah, I guess not. We'll have to come back later. Speaking of coming back later, let's go back to that other thing we could hack. Skill recorder analysis is this way. There's no locks, like there's no keypads or anything, so I guess these doors have to be opened from somewhere else. Alright, it was this computer, right? I assume we're not allowed to touch the red ones. Oh, boy. Okay, easy. Fabrication plan for the Huntress Boltcaster. Noise reduction on trigger action, decreased weight. Rejected Clive's suggestion of Pain Thrower and Franklin's Excruciator. Okay. Let's not tell Caleb Hawthorne. We're gonna call it the Excruciator. Okay, so we got a design for a thing. If we can find a fabricator, we can make a bowcaster. Sorry, an Excruciator. Well, I guess that's it. We still haven't found the combination for that safe. So presumably we'll want to come back here. Oh, and the fabrication area is behind that extremely locked door. So yeah, we're definitely going to want to come back here at some point. Alright, I think the only place we have left to go is this big door. Oh, hey. So we're supposed to be finding a guy in trauma. The doctor, Dr. Bellamy. Well, I don't see trauma on these lists. But maybe this is just part of the facility that we're in? I don't know exactly where we are. Alright, okay. This is a loading barrier, it looks like. So, that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys are as intrigued by this as I am. I'm very eager to keep going. So come back next time, and yeah, come back next time and we'll see what's on the other side of this door, and maybe we'll get murdered by a bunch of chairs or something. And we'll see you then.